want to submit your character to be in some of these videos, then make sure you tune in till the end of the video. And make sure to like the video before we get started. What a tremendous season so far for the Texas A&M Aggies and Vante Austin. They took some ugly losses earlier in the season, and at one point, their offense was the worst in the nation. It's still one of the worst in the nation. But Vante Austin and the defense carried their offense the entire season. They ended up going to the SEC championship game, winning the SEC, and winning their first playoff game last week against the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Texas A&M went to Hawaii and played against the Rainbow Warriors earlier in the season, and they ended up losing, and the whole SEC laughed at them. But Texas A&M kept getting better week by week, and they ended up being at the top of the SEC while avenging their loss to Hawaii from earlier in the season. Now Texas A&M plays against the 12-1 Florida State Seminoles, and this will definitely be a tough game because Florida State has had one of the best offenses in college football all season long. But I know that won't be a problem to Vante Austin and this Aggies defense. They're ready for whatever, and Vante Austin doesn't want this game to be his last college football game. He's most likely to enter the draft after this season. As you can see before the game starts, Texas A&M has the second best defense in the nation, while Florida State has the second best scoring offense in the nation. We would be here in New Orleans, Louisiana for the Sugar Bowl. To start the game off, Florida State would try to run outside zone. Vante Austin would shed the block immediately and blow him up in the backfield. Loss of 3 on the play. Vante Austin just disrespected him right there. Looked at him on the ground. But this is what NFL scouts love to see. Shed the block, chase down the running back in the backfield. Loss of 3. Florida State got 2 yards on second down, so it would be 3rd down and 11. Vante Austin would beat his man immediately, have help from the center right there, but quarterback would throw an incomplete pass. Texas A&M surprisingly scored soon as they got the ball, so Florida State would come out here in an empty set down by 7. Vante would hit the guard with a spin move, but the center would pick him up, getting double teamed, leaving one of his teammates open for a sack. Loss of 7 yards on the play, which would force a 3rd down and 12 with 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Vante Austin lined up at the 3 technique. Let's see what Florida State does. Vante Austin will hit the guard with a bull rush, driving him back to the quarterback, muddying up the pocket, gives his teammate an opportunity to get a sack. But the quarterback would still be up. He would end up throwing the ball in that play. When Texas A&M's offense got the ball back, they ended up turning the ball over, giving Florida State a short field. Vante Austin decided to hit the guard with the bull rush once again and ended up getting the quarterback on the ground. Big time play right there by Vante Austin. Straight up manhandled him right there. Just drove him all the way back, disengaged, and got the quarterback on the ground. When NFL scouts talk about this guy being the #1 overall pick, it's these type of plays that you show on this highlight tape. This just displays his straight up strength. Drove him all the way back and got that man on the ground. Texas A&M's offense gave Florida State a short field, but Texas A&M's defense is defending it very well. They forced a 3rd down and 19. They would send a running back in motion. Vante Austin would hit the guard with a spin move, got pressure. Couldn't get the quarterback on the ground, but his teammate did. Nice forced fumble right there. Mason in the open field got to midfield. Okay. Vante definitely should have got him on the ground, but he did a great job of getting pressure on the quarterback, which prevented him from throwing the football to any of the receivers downfield. 98 ended up cleaning up his mess. Then someone came, picked up the football, took it to midfield. Texas A&M has good field position, and they took advantage of it. Up 14-0 right here. Vante put that man on the ground. The Texas A&M defense pursues the running back, gets him on the ground as well. Aggies defense got another stop, and then they ended up scoring again. What is this new Texas A&M offense? I haven't seen this offense all season long. Vante beats his man immediately, gets pressure, but the quarterback throws an absolute dime for a 1st down. I'm not gonna lie, 71 is getting absolutely embarrassed this game. It seems like every single time he's lined up one-on-one with Vante, Vante's putting him on a highlight tape. Rep after rep after rep. Vante gets him one-on-one once again, beats him. Vante gets pressure, smacked the quarterback right there, forced him to get rid of the football. I wonder if Florida State is gonna have him one-on-one with Vante once again. Vante gets one-on-one. Vante beats him, gets pressure. Quarterback throws the ball, and the ball is incomplete because he was scared of number 2. He saw Vante coming after him, had to get rid of that football early. Now it would be 3rd down and 10 with 29 seconds left. Vante drives him all the way back, gets pressure. Peoples nowhere to go, ends up getting sacked. Big time play by the Aggies defense. 23 seconds left to go in the half, and they start the 3rd quarter up 21-0, spanking him. Vante hits him with the spin move, but it doesn't matter. Quarterback throws a dime to Nicholson over the middle of the field for a 1st down. Put Vante one-on-one with a center, embarrassed him real quick, Luckily for the center, the guard had his help. Vante put Cuz on his back right there, but it didn't really matter. The running back got the first down on 3rd down and 3. But it would be 3rd down and 8 right here. Let's see if Texas A&M can get a stop. Vante lined up at the 3 technique right here. Ends up beating his man, but he gets double teamed. Peoples has a lot of time, but he still throws an interception. How do you double team a guy like Vante Austin and still turn the football over? That should be impossible. But the Aggies defense has been outstanding today, holding the Florida State quarterback to 52 total passing yards so far and 42 total yards throughout the game for the whole offense. That's crazy. Vante would end up beating his man initially, but he would get double teamed. That should have been an interception by Josh Davis though. Florida State is doing a smarter job by assigning 2 guys to Vante Austin, but on this play, gave him 1-on-1, got pressure. Quarterback was definitely scared of Vante Austin coming at him, and it's an interception. 3rd turnover of the day for the Florida State Seminoles, man. They didn't even make the Texas A&M offense work like that. In my honest opinion, you play an elite defense and a bad offense, you got to make that offense work for it. Don't turn the ball over. But Vante does an amazing job of beating 71 once again, getting pressure, scaring the quarterback, and he had to get rid of the football for an interception. But Texas A&M wins this game, and they are going to the national championship. You know what that means. They are playing against the Clemson Tigers in the national championship. Florida State can't be too sad though. The only 2 teams they lost to this entire season are the 2 teams that will be playing in the national championship. Clemson and Texas A&M. The Texas A&M Aggies are your 30-20 Sugar Bowl champions, and they will be making their first ever national championship appearance in the college football playoff era. So for the national championship, we have the #1 defense in the nation, the Clemson Tigers, going up against the #2 defense in the nation, the Texas A&M Aggies. Now Clemson, of course, is going to be the heavy favorite, but I don't know about that Aggies defense. Vante Austin might be on a mission. Florida State ends up losing the game. Got a little cheap garbage time touchdown at the end of the game when Vante Austin and all the starters weren't in, but it is what it is. FSU they got a little bit of dignity after this L. They ended up losing 28-7. The Aggies are going on to the national championship. That would be something so crazy to say middle of the year when they were unranked taking all them ugly L's. But it's still kind of crazy to me though that a team in the 120s in offense can make it to the national championship. It shows you what an elite defense can do. As y'all can see, they shut down Florida State's offense. 131 total yards, really nothing right there. Their offense was this is one of the best games they played all season, over 300 total yards. And if y'all are new to the channel, anybody that has a period after their name means that they're a subscriber to the channel. Anybody that has an apostrophe after their name means they're a Patreon member. So Vante Austin, 2 solo tackles, 2 TFLs, 1 sack. His impact was way more than what it showed on the stat sheet. But anyways, it's Reezy here with the Reason Sports Network. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all comment on this video. Comment anything. Comment any emoji. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And make sure you click on the post notification bell too. You can be a character in the Reason Sports Network universe. We make content for high school, college, and the pros. You can submit a form. The link will be in the description. However, if you sign up with Patreon, you'll have a lot more customization and control over your character. The link will be in the description. If you want to see the #1 wide receiver in the nation absolutely dominate in his high school state championship game, then click this video right here. Or you can see every single Vante Austin video if you click on the playlist above.